Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. My name is Gary,
I'm CJ.
and this is my brother's joint.
Brother, we're solo this week.
Yeah, no guests, empty chair.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, actually.
That's not so bad. We can just talk about whatever we want.
Shoot the shit, do our thing.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
need
it's good.
nobody.
Anything new this week or what?
Oh, just getting everything ready for spring now, because, I mean, it's so strange. I'm going to work, and we're basically, we're in the second week of February, and there's a centimeter of snow.
Yeah, I know, it's nuts, right?
It's so strange. So we're sitting there and we're like, okay, let's get ready for planning to do things that require nicer weather. But I'm just sitting there like, I'm thinking bad weather's still coming.
Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah, there's no way we're out of the clear.
No, especially down east, there's not a chance.
No.
There's no fucking way.
No. I'm just waiting for something on the news about Newfoundland getting hit with this Mondo massive storm front.
Nor'easter.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just get slammed. It's got to happen.
I don't think they've had a bad storm this year.
Newfoundland hasn't, no.
Like that's...
We had, I wouldn't call it a bad storm. It was like a week ago, I guess. No, beginning of the week, sorry. And don't get me wrong, you couldn't fucking get hardly anywhere. The whole city was half shut down.
Right.
I got stuck 3 times going to work.
Really?
Yeah, in the van, right? Because fuck 2-wheel drive cargo van. Thing's light as feather in the ass. And if the road's not plowed, forget it. I don't care what kind of tires you got. If you're lightweight, you're not going.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like having nothing in the back of your pickup.
Yeah.
Usually. Yeah. If you don't have 4-wheel drive, you're fucked.
Yeah, just forget it.
But we don't have any snow here either, brother. I think we got like maybe 6 inches on the ground, and that's only recent. Like it's that. I know we don't get as much snow here, but
yeah, but that's still strange for you too, because you're in the snow belt.
For sure.
Right? Snow belt dips right down there to London and comes right back up through the Tri-City area and slams right into you.
Yeah, for sure. But not much, man. It's been cold the last week and a half.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been there hasn't been a lot of snow, man.
We just keep getting rain.
Oh,
it's been raining all winter.
Well,
like, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about not having to shovel snow. But the one nice thing about snow is you can just go.
Yeah.
And it's off you.
That's one thing I don't miss. Shoveling that fucking snow, man.
I was strange, right? I kind of enjoyed it.
I know. I don't know why, though.
It's just a good physical activity, man. It was just, I'd get out there and,
I know
me, man. You remember coming up to Second Ave. I remember you even mentioned it. You were like, whoa, I see you knows how to plow your driveway.
Yeah, well, because you were the only one that had a sensible driveway you could drive into, and it wasn't fucking like half shoveled or full of ice or whatever. Like it was cleaned.
Smooth.
Yeah, the way it should be.
Yeah.
It's nuts. I didn't even.
But I used to get meticulous and stuff like that, right? My OCD fires up, and I'm just like, all right, let's make this real nice and clean and get some good edges.
Isn't it weird how your OCD only kicks in for like certain stuff, though?
Yes, it's usually strange stuff too, right? Like it's never the most common things. Like
I can I have to have things in a certain place, and I like them. I like a decently clean place, but it doesn't bother me to get into into a bog or anything like that. Like, just be a state for, whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely
strange.
Yeah, it's all in your perception, really, of what's going on in the situation. Because again, when you're out in that bog, you're out there for a reason that you want to be doing.
Right.
You're like, I know if I get through this bog, I can get to a spot where maybe I get me some birds.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
But 100%. You're at home, and like I know people who have OCD with cleaning. I'm mild on some stuff for it. The main thing is clutter. There's no fucking need for clutter.
Yeah, I don't get beat up for cleaning, but it's clutter. Like it's shit
like
all over
put your
the
stuff
place.
Away.
And like I can't.
You're not using
you know what
it.
I mean? Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And it's not only just for the fact of not having shit laying all over the place.
Yeah.
It also maintains those items better because they're not getting moved and beat around and dropped and knocked off this and kicked around.
Right.
They're put away. They're being looked after.
Yeah. But it's,
Shit ain't cheap.
at the same time, though, sometimes like I'll get busy or whatever, and like then for like 2 or 3 days, like super busy,
Yeah.
and then I'll come home one day where it's not quite as hectic, and I'll be like, "What the fuck?"
What happened in
And
here?
it's all my shit.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
because you
So
got like
it's-
what 750 square feet there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is not really a lot of room, man.
Not really,
And there's only one closet,
but in all
which I
honesty,
don't like.
around here, 750 square feet. That's a handy sized 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah. I'm rocking a 1-bedroom.
Yeah, I know.
But it's beautiful though.
Oh yeah, it's a nice
Like,
place.
real nice. So
Yeah.
no complaints.
You all know me neither. Like, I mean, other than the heating bill for this townhouse,
Yeah.
it's fantastic. Like, they fully redid this whole unit before we moved
Natural
in.
gas?
No.
Oh fuck.
It's here.
Hmm.
There are like we have some properties that use natural gas, and it's just not in this unit. But I would love for it to have it
Oh man, natural gas is the
because
best.
I'd be like put the stove on it, put the fridge on it, put the barbecue on it, put
Yeah.
everything on it, the dryer.
For sure, man. It's,
Well, it's just
natural gas is the way to go.
yeah, and the power is just crazy in Nova Scotia.
So cheap natural gas. Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
Electricity.
just regular power. Oh my god, man.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm in a 3-bedroom townhouse, and well, semi, split entry, but 4-foot basement.
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably 1,300 square feet, thereabouts, maybe 1,400.
Yep.
But we're talking like $700 a month, man,
Yeah.
for the power bill.
That's a lot, bro.
That's a lot of coin, man.
Holy fuck, man.
That's almost a rent payment for a lot of people.
It kind of makes me wonder sometimes, like, how do a lot of people survive? Because I know a lot of people here that struggle,
Hmm?
and they have natural gas for heating.
Yeah.
How the fuck do people do it back home, man? I remember my house. I think in the winter, my electrical bill was like $500 or $600.
Mm.
Like you said, that's a rent payment for some people
Yeah.
for an electric bill.
Yep. That's just for one
That's
bill.
for 1 month.
Yeah.
That's a car payment plus groceries for people.
Yep.
Just in electricity.
Yeah. That's one of the, like, around here, I know for a fact that's one of the main deciding factors when people go out to acquire a new place to live is
Right.
what's the form of heat.
Yeah.
And like people out here actually understand, okay, let me look at the windows. Let me look at the doors,
Yeah.
right? Let me look at the places where there's holes in this house.
Yeah.
Because now they're realizing if I don't have a sealed up house, I'm just paying for it every month.
Oh shit. It's expensive, man.
It's crazy. And it's almost every year you're hearing, oh, Nova Scotia Power is putting rates up by 2%, by 1%, whatever. Like, yeah, okay. 1% doesn't sound like much, but over the entire year, that adds up.
For sure.
And you can't tell me they're not posting mad profits every year. You can't not be.
No, there's no way.
But I just don't. That's what I mean. To be able to post such good profits and then still be able to justify the need for higher rates. How does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I know, like, but they all kind of cry a little bit. You know what I mean? For some reason, like
Well, yeah.
even when I work for the mining companies, and they're like, oh, like margins are tight. Like we're not making a lot of money, and you're like,
How's that possible?
I'm pretty sure
You're doing okay.
you're making some fucking money.
Yeah.
You might be complaining because you're not making the money you wanted.
Yeah.
But you're still making coin because look at this operation you've got going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting close to
One
the
plant
like.
alone is worth like billions of dollars.
Yeah.
So, they used to they don't announce when they find new veins of oil or mineral, because if a particular mine, we won't use any names, uh, announced that they found a 10-year supply vein off of the original vein they started mining, and then they found another one and another one. It would take the material price and go.
Oh yeah.
So they hold on to the.
Oh,
information.
you've got a lot of reserves. Oh well, you don't
Yeah.
need to charge so
they-
much for it then.
They withhold the information. Control, not control the market, but at least
it's to maintain the
it's
market.
to maintain it for sure, right?
Yeah,
Ain't that funny though? And then they're like,
No,
"No, we didn't make
not
any money."
really.
You're
That's-
like, "You didn't
that's
make any money?
that's shit.
You didn't make any money, huh? Get out of here." It's like an oil company saying they don't make any money.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't get 9 figures this year? Our bad. Let's all go on a road trip.
Yeah, it's not that bad. You know, get one of your executives to not take his bonus this year. Be fine.
Don't give out a company Maserati.
Yeah.
Just, make
Save
do
money.
with some Camrys or maybe even a Lexus.
Maybe fly commercial.
Yeah. how
Sell
about
the jet.
that? Yeah. Don't
You know what I
quite need that 747 jumbo.
Nobody recognizes you. You're not a celebrity. You're just an oil exec.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck.
No, you're just an office chump.
Yeah. You just, whatever. Big deal. You get a big
You
old
get a
bonus.
lot of that here too. A lot of these and I shouldn't really say much like that, but I just find you get that generalized group, the full on suit and tie, ain't wearing nothing else.
Oh, yeah.
White collar through and through.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. They can say the same thing about blue collar guys.
Oh,
and
for
that's
sure.
fine, right?
Yep,
We're just the other end of the spectrum is all.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just sometimes it's like, I just want to get away from you.
Yeah. But you know what? It's kind of weird how people adopt an identity. Do you know
Based
what I mean?
around their career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, right? Like the trades boys are always kind of like cowboy at a hand, like,
Redneck
hunting,
hickeys.
fishing, redneck stuff, right? Normally. And then you got the guys from the city that are electricians or tradesmen, and they're usually electricians. And then they're like a lot more reserved and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But most trades guys adopt that hillbilly, well, not hillbilly, but like good old redneck boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
the country boy type.
yeah, the country boy. Yeah, that's what I was looking for sure.
Driving
but-
trucks and getting dirty and killing stuff.
And I did it a little bit too. And then I was thinking about it the other day actually, and I was like, why do you have to have the one identity? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like if you're around those guys and they're all like, oh, hunting and fishing and all that stuff, and you're like, yeah, well, but like I kind of like skateboarding too, and they're like, what? The fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brother, how high are you right now? Holy fuck.
Not terribly.
You were out of this world that time. You weren't even here, man.
Missed the last sentence.
Yeah, for sure.
What was it again?
Oh, no, I was saying, like the trades boys that they adopt the country boy mentality.
Yeah.
Right? And I was just thinking about it the other day, and I was like, I kind of did that too. Like, I adopted the country boy thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, but if you were hanging around with those guys, and then you're sitting there, and you're like, and they're like, yeah, I love hunting and fishing, and I love, out on the quad and out on the boat, and you go, yeah, and I like skateboarding too. And
Yeah.
they're like, what the fuck did you just say?
What do you mean you like skateboard?
It's like you get stuck in this
Niche.
narrow channel. You know what I mean? When you're like, you can like other things. Like that can be like just pick your own identity.
Yeah, I can be diverse.
Yeah, you don't have to fall in line with it. And a lot of guys like hide the fact that they play video games, or they hide the fact that they like comic books or Marvel movies or whatever, just because it's not cool in front of the boys.
Yeah.
Which is fucking weird.
That's my favorite thing about Terry Crews.
Oh yeah. Because he looks like
all-
a big old meathead.
Yep, and he's all about getting rid of the macho stereotypes. Like,
Yeah.
he had a big thing out. He carries a clutch,
Really?
like a lady's clutch. And he's
See, I
sitting there.
judged him just like that.
Yeah. And he's like, I could fit everything in this damn thing. I don't have to worry about nothing. I don't have to worry about shit falling through holes in my pockets.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't have to worry about stuff stabbing into my legs, like punching on my keys or nothing. He
Yeah.
said, everything's right here, and I just go.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough if that's what he's into.
Well, no, I like that because you look at him and like you say, I mean, he's a big man, right?
Yeah, he's
And
a
he
very
fucking
big dude.
pop your head like a fucking
Yeah.
tomato.
Wait, what do you think he takes?
Well, actually, that's been a big thing with him for
Yeah.
a long time, and he is for years diet and exercise.
Oh, he's just he's just
Maintain a healthy diet, and
super disciplined.
exercise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's just religious about his
Yeah.
diet and religious about
Like,
his exercise regime.
His cheat day happens once a year, not once a month. Like he literally gets one day. It's probably Christmas Day to eat all the pies in the fucking house.
Yeah, I
You know
could
what I
see
mean?
that. I can see that.
Man, some guys are real good at getting on that disciplined diet and staying on it. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
Real hard.
Variety is real nice, man.
Yeah.
It is called the spice of life for a reason.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I'll tell you, Chris was like that. Like when Laporte, like when he wants to go, when he wants to lean out, and he's real disciplined at stuff, man.
He gets the tunnel vision, eh?
He's impressive. Yeah, it's fucking amazing. I watched him do a plank at CrossFit one time for like, I want to say it was like 8 minutes.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty long. I've surprised people with how long I can do planks, but not that long.
That's like, I remember everybody else, like you had to finish, once you finished now you did a full CrossFit workout before this.
Yeah.
And at the end of the workout, the challenge was to do a plank as long as you can. And I remember everybody sitting like almost in a circle around him, like being like, you can hang on another second. Like you know what I mean? Like
Just do
you
it.
got into it. You're like, holy fuck, you're at 7.5 minutes, man. You got to get to 8 at least. Like that's a
Yeah.
goal. You know what I mean? It's like, you're at 8, man. Can you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was, but 8 minutes is a long time. I'm like, bro,
Fucking right.
I think
I was somewhere between 3.5 and 4 minutes.
I think I can do a minute, maybe a minute and a half. I don't know if I could get past that, man.
For me, it's all about getting the comfort on the elbows.
Oh,
As
yeah?
long as I'm on like a good yoga mat or something.
Yeah, so nothing's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I get the bad eczema on the elbows, right?
Oh yeah, you do. Oh yeah, you do, don't you?
Yeah. So if I'm grinding that into a bare floor, it's just I won't last.
Yeah. But he's a savage, man. He's like a powerhouse, that guy, Chris is.
Yeah, well, he's so fucking lean, man.
He's pretty lean, yeah.
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 So
Yeah,
anytime he starts to exercise, he's pretty much instantaneously starting on the muscle building process.
Yeah. He's a big boy though.
I haven't seen him in like
He's
4 years.
He's hardy, man.
Yeah.
He was always bigger than me. Like I always weighed more than him, but he was
Yeah, well,
always
you're taller too, but
yeah, only by like a half inch though. I'm 5'8". I think Chris is like 5'7".
I think you're more like
5'9".
5'9", dude, because I'm
I'm not.
5'6".
I'm not,
And
man.
you're a couple for sure taller than me.
I'm not, man. I'm 5'8". I'm real short, bro.
Then I must be like fucking that grade 5 I was talking about kicking in the face last episode. Our first episode.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm not that tall, man. But Chris is, like I said, he was always like broad and he had big shoulders and shit. You know
I
what
think
mean?
he was just more cut than you.
Nah,
Like more defined because you were always a bit smoother, you know, it made you
Yeah.
look like you had more mass.
Yeah. His shoulders were always bigger than mine.
I never knew him at all growing
And
up,
biceps.
see,
Like
so I can't really base anything
he's got
on that.
he's got a big arm, right?
I guess, I don't know.
He's probably, I think this is the only time, and I haven't seen him since last Christmas. Not this Christmas, the one before. This is probably the only time I've been bigger than him. And I only say that, and I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm not sure. But he's had a pretty busy last year now, so I don't think he's had a whole lot of time to get face and eyes into it, right? But yeah.
I find it hard, man, keeping that motivation.
Oh, bro. Especially
That's the hardest part.
you know, it is hard, yeah. And
It's getting yourself the first 10 minutes in.
Oh yeah, it's just getting there.
Once you get past the 10-minute mark, you're like, I'm in the zone. Let's
For
go.
sure. Yeah. I think the hardest part for me lately is the fact that there's no gym. And it's gotten to the point where it's pretty cold out now.
Yeah.
And
So you don't want to
I don't
want
want to I don't want to sound like a bitch, but
I don't
like
want to run in the
I
cold.
don't want to run in -17. Like
No.
-5 and up I don't mind at all. But when you get down around the -15s, that's fucking cold on the lungs, man. It's hard to breathe. Like, it's not physically hard to run. You warm up. You wear enough layers.
Oh, yeah.
And you can do it. It's not that you get cold. It's
No, but that's a piercing
It's
air
that
in the lung, man.
cold lungs when you're sucking air 2 or 3 kilometers in. Yeah. That I don't really like it, man.
No.
It's not good.
Doesn't feel good. It almost feels like you can feel the air crystallizing in your lungs.
Yeah, I mean, it could probably cause pneumonia, right?
If you're out for a long enough run, yeah.
You know?
I could see it.
Or something goes
Or
wrong.
not even
you're-
pneumonia,
you're-
but just getting water in the lungs.
I think that's what pneumonia is.
I don't know.
Fluid on
I
the
could just be totally full of shit.
fluid on the lungs. That's what pneumonia is.
Okay.
Yeah, usually caused
I'm
by
totally full of
illness.
shit.
Whatever, fucking. Could be worse. That's not
Could
that
be.
bad of a mistake, actually.
No.
So yeah, but it's just running in the cold like that is not that much. It's not, I enjoy running, but not in -15.
No.
So then all you're left with is like you got to work out at home. And I mean,
Yeah.
how many weights are you?
And
gonna
you don't
have?
like treadmill.
I don't mind it, but like, where the fuck what am I gonna do? Go buy a $2,000 treadmill for?
Why would you buy a $2,000 treadmill? Why don't you just go on Marketplace and buy one for like $200?
Do you think they're on there for that cheap?
Oh my God, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, but then
They are here.
Then I gotta put it somewhere.
They fold up.
Yeah,
Almost
I guess
all of
you
them
can
fold
you can
up.
Get the ones that tilt up against the wall. Can't you? Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I got here.
Yeah, that would work though.
Right? Just like in a pinch, if it's a real shit night out and you're like, oh man, I just wish I could go for a fucking run.
Yeah.
At least then I know it's not the same as running outside and on the
No.
road and whatnot, but
But it's not that bad though, because I find it easier on the joints.
it is, I find, because you can alter, like you can pay a little more attention
For
to
sure.
how
Yeah.
you're running.
Yeah.
Because when you're running on the street, you have to worry about cars, other people,
Yeah.
animals,
Yeah.
the road itself.
Yeah, you
right?
gotta
At
watch
least on
where
the
you're
treadmill.
going and-
Yeah, on the treadmill, you know, it's just running underneath me, so I can take some time to kind of like pay attention to the angle of my foot when I'm stepping. and-
Right. Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, because you don't have to worry about, like you say, rocks or rolling your ankle on anything. Like, it's literally flat surface.
Yeah.
You're good to go. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no exterior
Yeah.
things that can come at you.
Yeah.
Mind you, the belt can break on the treadmill.
Yeah.
You could trip.
You could definitely trip. That's happened.
Just make sure that the far end of the treadmill is not pointed towards a wall
Yeah.
or in a corner.
Do you use the cord, brother, when you run on the...
No.
No, I don't either. I hate those fucking things.
No.
They're terrible.
I move my arms. I change my physical way of running a couple times throughout a run just to kind of break it up a little bit, because I find after a while, where I got that shoulder and neck stuff going on, I'll find things kind of tighten up if I just stay stationary.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure, I'll open up my lungs a bit for 30 seconds of running. And
Yeah.
it's good to mix it up.
For sure. So, like, I got a kettlebell and stuff.
Kettlebells are sweet.
I should have bought the second one, but I didn't. And now they're out of stock, obviously. And to buy them on Kijiji is like $300. Or like, well, you're like, what? People are gouging
Yeah.
people with the pandemic, right?
Go to the beach and fill up a Javix bottle.
Yeah, no kidding me. But and then I got a real nice pull-up bar that goes in the door jamb.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's got the tilted down handles, and it's nice and wide.
It's proper for the pull-up.
It's very good for pull-ups. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Not to
that
be
helps.
mistaken with a chin-up.
No, not at all.
Pull-up.
And then you do some push-ups and Russian twists and all that stuff with it, but it's just not the same. Like, you don't get as motivated to go. Like, I love
No.
leg and back day because I get to do squats and deadlifts, right? Like, I love doing deadlifts.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess in another month or so, hopefully they'll be open.
I don't know. It's tricky here, right? Because I mean, everything's still in full swing. There's obviously still the measures are in place everywhere you go, and you wear a mask everywhere you go. But
Yeah.
it doesn't really seem like it's really that much different than what it used to be.
Right.
Other than the fact that everybody's being more mindful of cleanliness and distancing and shit.
Yeah. And the gyms are open there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You
that
just got to wipe down before and after. And
That's-
if
yeah,
you don't, you get kicked out. And
We were doing the same thing. So basically, here you had to wipe down the machine, do your exercise, wipe the machine down again before you left,
yeah.
put your mask on, walk to your next machine. Then, when you were exercising, you could take your mask off.
Yeah.
But that's, I mean, most people always clean their equipment after their workout anyway. They just don't do it before,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that is pretty normal.
Like, I'm one of those guys, like, I do it after I work out, but I don't do it before. Some people they used to do it before. Usually older,
Just to make sure.
older ladies would be the ones that would wipe down before.
Well, they don't need our fucking swass all over their back and shit.
No, not at all. It is funny though.
For those of you who don't know, swass is sweaty ass.
Oh man,
Just for clarification.
I was watching the Letterkenny episode last night where they have the
Letterkenny,
hockey
that's
team from Newfoundland there, and they're leaning up against the boards, and the boys are trash talking them, and they're like, "Oh, don't be mentioning Newfoundland now, boys. It gives me the warm fuzzies." And like just ridiculous. And then they're like, "Buddy, who knit you anyway?"
Yeah.
I mean, and everybody's like, "What the fuck are these guys saying?"
Yeah,
Folks,
what are you talking about?
for you non-Newfies at home, who knit you means basically who made you,
Who's your parents?
i.e. who are your parents.
We have colorful ways of saying stuff.
Yeah, it's just got some character. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like instead of saying where you're from, we'd say where you longs to, which is also an abbreviation for, or not an
Where do you
abbreviation, but
belong?
who do you belong to?
Yeah.
You know, we would say so. Yeah, that's another. Instead of asking who your parents are, be like, who do you belong to anyway?
Yeah, like they owns.
Yeah, like they own
outright.
it. Yeah. I love the creative ways that people
Oh,
talk
well,
in Newfoundland.
there's-
It's so fun, man. It just
There's such a big vocabulary.
They're
out
characters,
there, right?
man.
Yeah,
They're
and there's so
characters.
many people that don't use vocabulary. There's so many words out there to choose from. Everything could be so much more colorful and fun.
yeah,
But everybody's just like, no, fuck.
yeah.
Like, come on,
It's
elaborate.
yeah. Just have some fun.
Make a new word. Like, come on.
Yeah. One sec, brother.
Newfies do that all the time. We love making up new words. I used to love that on Facebook. They used to have Newfie word of the day. I haven't seen that in months.
Yeah, I know. It's
I
too
used
bad
to love
too
those.
because
Those were
like
fantastic.
I used to I'd read them and there'd be one like that I forgot about. I hadn't heard in so long, and you're like, oh man,
Yeah.
so funny.
We got a few up on the fridge, like magnets and stuff that we bought from the Great Canadian Dollar Store.
Yeah.
Deer Lake, Newfoundland.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of money in that fucking store, man. I bought a lot of pictures.
Really?
Well, you remember all the pictures that I had in the dining room on Main Dam?
Yeah, yeah,
On that wall with all the Newfie pictures and animal pictures and stuff?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That was all from there.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, fucking service.
I gotta have a brewski, buddy.
What
That's
is that homebrew?
no. This is made by a brewery, literally 20 feet down the street from me, called Brothers Brewing. They're fucking great, man. They do. Yeah, I know. Not no affiliation to us, but
Yeah. Oh.
they do make a great fucking beer. Their their stout is one of my favorite, and they have a mint stout, and they also have I think it's a black cherry stout. It's so good, man.
Black cherry.
Yeah,
Hey?
it's very good. I've got. I picked up some tonight. They got like a small batch going. It's like a pilot batch. One is key lime, so it's like key lime pie, and the other one
like
is
key lime
lemon meringue pie.
Oh, I like lemon meringue.
It's
pie.
pretty good, man. It's a very different tasting beer, but it's not
I
bad.
would say.
It's good, yeah.
I wonder, Could you lay in the layer of lemon and then a layer of key lime and then a double layer of meringue?
So you have a lemon
That's a
meringue key
fucking-
lime pie.
That's a fucking pie right there.
That is a pie.
Yeah. Make sure you put a little bit of coconut in the meringue because then it's almost like a coconut cream too.
Oh man, listen, coconut cream pie is my favorite. It's
Like,
so
it's
good.
literally the lightest dish you can eat.
It's so good, man.
Yeah. Because you're basically eating Cool Whip with coconut in it
Yeah,
on a pie crust.
yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. Oh, delicious.
I had a big old thick steak last night, brother.
Big old juicy, eh?
that.
I haven't had an actual
Just
steak
A
in
monster.
a long time.
It was so good.
Where'd you go? Or did you make it?
No, I Costco. I made it. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Costco's good for meats, man.
Oh man, their beef is the best. I think for sure. You get those big fillets of salmon too that are like that long. The unfortunate thing is, I'm pretty sure they're farmed.
Oh, more than likely.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
It's not the same as Atlantic salmon.
No.
Like wild.
There's fight in that fish, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you get a wild salmon, that thing was able to swim up the wrong direction of a raging river.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I remember we went to, where the hell was it? Big Falls?
yeah, no, Little Falls, isn't it?
I don't know. It passed Cormac there.
Yeah, it's Big Falls.
I think it was there. It was either there or out near Hampton Way. No, Norris Point Way. Sorry. Anyway, it wasn't with you.
Oh, okay.
And we were watching the salmon jump up the different levels of the falls.
Yeah,
It was incredible.
pretty impressive,
I'm
isn't
just
it?
sitting, like, I understand that they're physically designed to be able to do shit like that, but I'm just sitting there thinking, okay, think of the physical stamina and endurance and strength that is required to do that once.
That long.
They'll do that until
keep
they
trying.
either die or get up there.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Like, man, talk about animal drive, and that all that is to get a bit of puss, and you don't even get any because the thing just lays the eggs down, and he just fucking swims over them and
That's
just
true. Yeah, you're
drops his load like a goddamn fucking water bomber.
bro. What the fuck? Why? How high are you right now?
I'm not anymore.
Oh no,
Jesus, that was like 2 hours ago.
fuck, man.
Wow,
I'm super.
told
high.
you, colorful.
You are colorful. That's true.
Yes.
Yeah. Ed did a great job on the last episode editing, hey?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we may have helped him find a new calling.
Yeah, he's loving that, eh?
Yeah.
It's just, I think it's right up his alley, man.
Producer credit.
Yeah,
Definitely go to
for
Ed.
sure. Shout
No
out to
problems
Ed
with that
Brown.
at all.
Our
Yep.
guest on the last first 2 episodes, I guess, really.
Love you, buddy.
Yep. Absolutely.
We're gonna have Ed on a bunch, though.
Yeah, he'll be
Lots
here.
and lots.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
See,
In the future, we're gonna be doing some different shows as well, where we'll get Ed on doing a show or two of his own. So he'll be back down in his home province, and he'll be filming away and
Yep.
adding lots of fun footage to our channel.
For sure. And we'll have a website coming soon, too.
Absolutely.
Have some clips on it and stuff like that, and some shorter stuff, and it's Super Bowl on Sunday, brother.
Yes, that's right. I don't even know who's in it.
Chiefs and Buccaneers.
So nobody.
Tampa Bay and Kansas. No, they're Tom Brady.
Okay.
He's with Tampa Bay now,
Okay.
and then Patrick Mahomes. He won the Super Bowl last year, so
I don't know fuck all about football.
no, I don't know that much either. I just I watched the Super Bowl. A lot of
I went
people
to-
up here are really into football.
Yeah, big time.
It's-
When I was working up there in Mississauga,
Yeah.
we went to. I was working at a Ford dealership,
Mm.
and we all rented a bus, and we went to Buffalo.
Oh,
Watch
yeah.
a Bills game.
Yeah.
I was in the stadium for 20 minutes.
Oh, really?
My seat was so fucking far away
Oh,
that the only thing I could do was watch the big jumbotron screen.
So it's just
So I was like, I
watch
can
it
do
out.
that out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
At least out in the parking lot, everybody's getting hammered, playing football, barbecuing. There's all kinds of crazy good food everywhere and everything.
That's true.
Let's
Yeah.
go back
They're all
out there.
tailgating.
Oh man, wow, the fucking tailgate party was awesome. I've never seen that kind of a party
Yeah.
than at a professional football event. It was unbelievable. Just
Yeah.
buses and campers and people everywhere. Football games all over the parking lot. That much smoke from the barbecues and the joints and everything else. It's crazy.
That's nuts. Like we don't. No, nobody does that in Canada.
No,
I don't think.
But these guys are like full. I just don't understand how it's allowed. These people that are full on partying in the parking
Just
lot.
in the parking lot. Oh man, America's a
It's
lot.
different when you're inside, right? Because you're
Yeah, for
inside
sure.
the stadium, which is a licensed place to sell liquor.
Mm.
Well, now you're out in the parking lot in public, drinking your own liquor that you brought. Because a lot of the people that I saw come, they didn't even go to the game.
Yeah.
They just came for the tailgate party.
It's I guess they kind of do it. No, well, I guess it's just because it was America. But like when I was in Texas for the F1 Grand Prix for the opening Grand Prix of the Circuit of Americas in Austin, and there was lots of campers there too. Like for people who didn't buy tickets, you could get like a parking lot thing basically, and
Yeah.
But there was campers everywhere, people with lawn chairs on the top of their campers, and they're fucking barbecuing and shit. It was super cool. Funny thing was, I don't know, I can't remember if it was race day. Yeah, it was race day, Sunday, and the opening ceremony thing was getting going, like the national anthem and all that stuff. And then this airplane, like just like a bush plane, like a personal craft, started kind of flying towards the track, and all of a sudden these two fighter jets just dropped out of nowhere. You couldn't see them before, and just they must have like hailed them on the radio.
You're in restricted airspace.
And they're like, "Yeah,
leave
you're in
the
restricted
area
airspace."
immediately, or we will open fire.
And they bugged him out of there so fast, man. It was crazy. I was like, that's because all of a sudden you heard this big like the boom when they came out of the.
Yeah.
I was like, holy fuck. Serious. And then obviously they had the guy jump out of the Hercules with the American flag tied to his back. And yeah. But super cool.
Oh, I'd love.
It was
to
a
go
great
see
race,
Grand Prix
too.
Race. Holy fuck.
It was one of the funnest things I've ever done.
Oh, no doubt. I'd love to go. And while we were there, we could go find my goddamn hat.
Yeah. And
Get some new boots.
it was all because of Chris too. Shout out Chris Laporte. Because he got me down there, man. And boy, did we have a good time.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Patreon website, so you can go over there if you want to fund us to get down to a Grand Prix race in Texas. We'll be more than happy to attend.
We'll get to one.
Yeah,
We could go to the Quebec one. The one in
very
Montreal.
true. That's very true. That's basically halfway for both of us.
Yeah. That's not hard. Like, you just need tickets and drive there.
Yeah.
Tickets are fucking expensive to a Grand Prix, though.
I
I
bet.
think, what was it? I think it was like $650 or $700 per ticket when me and Chris went to. Now, we had decent seats, though. We were on turn 12 right off the straightaway into a chicane, which was pretty cool.
Pretty tweet.
Yeah. and like right as the chicane came down, when it turns like this and goes back, the runoff was right there. So if anybody went at him, they just ran right off. It was cool. I think Kimi Räikkönen went out on that turn. I think it was him. It's crazy though.
I just like it. It just plays with your brain to realize how fast they can go around a turn.
Oh my god.
Like, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It makes me, when I see them, it makes me think back to, like, remember the racetracks at home?
Yeah, yeah.
The
The
electric
one
ones?
where you put the little
Put 'em on
probe
the
goes
track.
in and yeah.
Man, that's all it reminds me of
Yeah.
without the drifting.
Yeah.
Because it's just,
Yeah,
and
it's
they're just gone.
It's
Like, you didn't
impressive,
even
man.
slow down, man.
no. You know what's impressive too? Like when nobody gives them the credit, like credit is given to Formula One. But NASCAR is pretty nuts, man, because they're
Yeah.
inches from a wall and inches
each other.
inches from any other car around you. And they're
there's 50
doing
of
like
200.
mock chicken.
200,
Just-
man.
Yeah. Like that's in a car that's not real precise, apparently, from what I'm told. They're
Whoa.
pretty loosey-goosey.
The whole time, you're fighting the steering wheel. Because all it wants to do is go full bore left all the time.
That's
I've watched things with a few drivers talking.
Is that true,
and
though? Does it actually?
Yeah, the
it
whole
is, okay.
time you're fighting to keep the wheel straight because it wants. It's got to be set up that way so they can achieve such crazy speeds around those corners.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Do you see the embankments on those?
Oh man, they're so steep.
Like literally, you walking up them, you can like put your hands on the
Yeah,
asphalt. in
you
front of
have to at a certain point.
That's nuts, man.
Yeah, but again, right? You gotta have that if
For
you
sure.
want
Oh,
to make
yeah.
that speed.
For sure.
I remember I was watching a Top Gear episode, and they went to the oldest bank track in Europe.
Oh, really?
Like, and, Clarkson. I mean, he's like 6'6" or whatever. He's tall as hell, and he didn't even get halfway up, and he was just like, "Oh my god, I'm falling!" Like,
Oh,
I'm
I remember that
sliding
episode.
down.
Isn't that the same track that they used to test out the top speed of the Bugatti Veyron?
No, this one was really old and doesn't get used anymore.
Oh, okay. I see.
It was very bumpy and scary for them. That's what made it so funny.
Oh, fuck. That's
Because
crazy.
they were doing it in like 60s era English.
Oh,
cars.
now I remember that episode. There was grass
Yeah.
growing out of the bank turn. And
Oh
everything.
yeah,
it was old,
big
man.
holes and shit everywhere.
Yeah, I remember that episode now. Their new show on Amazon.
Yeah,
the
they've,
Grand
they've
Tour.
changed their way. Yeah,
Yeah, so they did. I think it was 2 or 3 seasons of that. Like they were doing Top Gear, and now
the Grand Tour.
they're
yeah.
done now, and they're just doing specials.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna do like two a year or something like that. But they're,
Well, I mean,
they're
they're getting up there too, man.
oh my god,
They gotta be
Clarkson.
in their late. That's what I mean. They gotta be in their late 60s.
Clarkson's the oldest.
Yeah,
I think he's older than that.
could be.
I thought.
Alice Cooper turned like 73 today.
Wow. Is Keith Richards still alive?
Yeah.
He is never gonna die.
No. Him and Betty White, man, they're gonna be the last 2 survivors.
Didn't she just pass away?
I don't know. I hope not.
I'm pretty sure I heard the other day that.
I thought she just had a birthday. I gotta look it up now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she's still alive.
Oh, okay.
She's 99, bro.
99?
She was born in 22. January 17th, 1922.
Wow,
That's wild.
that's insane, man.
I don't want to be 100, I don't think. Unless
I
I'm
do.
still like spry.
Yeah, as long as you're still getting around. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it however old I get, as long as I can still make myself
Wipe my
breakfast
own
and
ass.
wipe my own ass.
Yeah.
If I can do that, I'll live to however long I can.
Yeah. As long as I can remain my faculties
Well,
with,
they
about
think
me.
they think that they're going to be able to like reverse aging or pause aging pretty soon by lengthening your telomeres.
the hell is that?
I'm way too high
It's
to.
not hard to tell that you read more than me, right?
I'm way too high to explain it. Maybe on the next episode. But anyway, if you lengthen your telomeres, it slows down the aging process. Like mentally and like all the way through, not just wrinkles and shit, not just cosmetically. And they think they're real close to be able to like just basically give you a pill, like introduce a certain hormone or chemical into your body that lengthens your telomeres and slows down aging, and they think they can get to 120 years old. That's a lot.
I don't have that much to do.
Well, if you think about it, brother, way back in the day, like in the early 1800s, you're a senior citizen.
Yeah.
Making it
Yeah.
making it to 45 was fucking rare.
Yeah, you were doing real good. You were an older chap.
You were a elder statesman,
Yeah.
like a wizard.
I don't want to be a white wizard though. I like the brown clothes better. You gotta be smart and wear their brown pants.
Yeah, but that'd be cool, man. If they could
Being
like,
120?
well, I mean, imagine if they could slow down aging where you're 120, but you still look and feel like you do right now.
Yeah, I'm down then.
Like, if
Be a good-looking
if,
corpse.
if 120 is the new 33,
All
you know what I
right.
mean? Like, I'm okay with it, right? Like, if I can be,
So that, yeah.
Right.
That means we get to like 250.
yeah. I turn 34 tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm getting up there now.
It's all right.
Nah, it's not that bad. I actually don't give a fuck about getting
No.
older.
It's just another day, man.
I'm gonna feel the same way tomorrow as I did yesterday and today. Well, hopefully not.
Yeah.
Hopefully I feel a bit better because I got a cold or a flu going on here. A little bit.
You still never answered my question.
What?
Do you have cough due to cold? Name that movie.
I can't remember it.
Oh, that's not a Forrest Gump.
Oh, it is a Forrest Gump. Yeah, that's a good
Sitting on the
movie.
bench talking to that one.
I love
Do you
that.
have a cough due to cold?
I love that movie.
That's a fantastic movie.
You know what movie?
I love just how they threw him into all these gigantic events
What
that
a
happen.
what a
through
life that guy
time.
lived, eh?
Right. I just felt like running.
Yeah. Jesus, man. What was I gonna say? Oh, you know what movie you can't do nowadays?
Ah.
Tropic Thunder.
No doubt. Wouldn't work.
People would be so
No.
pissed off. Robert Downey Jr. in blackface.
Yeah. Be stabbed.
Yep.
Person stabbing. You would never go full retard.
I don't think you can use that word anymore either, brother.
Oh.
We
Well,
might,
there's no malice
we mi-
intended
we
to
might-
anyone of any mental or physical.
we might have to
disadvantage.
edit that part out.
Nah, I just
fuck that.
apologized.
Yeah.
I just told everybody it's not meant offensive to any group or any person. It's just a
It's just a
joke.
way of describing stuff.
Yeah, it's just a joke.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Everybody remain calm.
Yeah. Some of my favorite people have their own parking space.
That was good.
Again, just a joke.
Just a joke, folks. We're just fucking around.
Yeah. We're just here to make your day a little bit lighter.
Yeah. People.
Maybe I'll say some things that, you
might not like.
want to say, but just won't.
Yeah. That's all it is. They're just jokes. Nobody means anything by them. We're just fucking around. We make fun of each other just as much as.
Oh, even more so.
Yeah. So.
Even more so, because we know details about each other. So,
Yeah. We know personal, intimate shit.
yeah.
So we can go. If anybody can go where it hurts, it's us.
It's us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Everybody's sensitive now, though.
Well, it's tricky, right? Because we've kind of come into this way of living, and it's not a bad thing at all. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Where people are trying to support other people more,
That is good.
right? And that's a fantastic thing. It's what we need. It's something that we've definitely lost over time. But everybody wants to do it so bad and wants it to exist so bad
Yeah.
that it's just like full throttle right off the start.
Yeah.
Like, just slow down. Just let somebody know you're there.
Yeah.
Most times, that's really all someone needs. Just to know, okay, I got somebody behind me if I need them.
For sure. Yeah.
But
if you-
it's just like, yeah, it's just they're like fucking, it's almost a bombardment too much, right? Like, oh,
Yeah.
you can't say that, you can't say that.
Yeah,
Well,
and it's-
why not? I'm
Yeah.
not directing it at anybody.
No, it's just a saying or whatever. You know, like it's not a big deal. But people, is what it is.
Pretty much.
It's too bad. Because it stops a lot of people from having a laugh and joking about something that's, it's the same thing as making a joke of a dark situation
Yeah.
to kind of brighten it up. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. In my world, like inappropriate humor like that.
Yeah. Some people, that's the only way they know how to deal
For
with
sure.
inappropriateness.
It's one of my ways.
Yeah. Throw in some humor.
Yeah.
break that ice, let everybody kind of, oh, okay, let's move on.
Yeah. Make them all so awkward that it can't get any more awkward than that.
Yeah.
Right? Jesus Christ. But what are we at now, brother? We're at 50 minutes.
Holy macaroni.
Just like that, eh?
Time fly.
Yep.
That's, wow.
That's it. You want to wrap it up?
That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's a real good point.
Perfect. Okay. Well, let's let the folks know where they can find us now that we're out. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Podcast, an array of others, iHeartRadio, all that stuff. So you can find us there. If you need help finding us, you can go to our Instagram page at My Brother's Joint. And brother?
You can also find us on Facebook under the parent group, which is going to be Brothers Media. So you'll also find all of My Brother's Joint content on there, or links to get to our content. So go ahead, look us up. Make sure you hit the like button. Hit that little dinger bell too on the subscribe bar, so that way you don't miss any of us being asses, because it's hilarious.
And new episodes come out every Thursday on all of our podcast platforms and YouTube.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. Thanks for joining us. Love you all.
Thank you. Good night.
Night.